What is up, guys? We are back. Today we are getting into Mekanism Tier 5. We're going to complete 4 and 5. Or I guess not 5, just 4. Which Tier 4, 5 exits. So first thing we gotta do is make chlorine. And I did clean up a little bit since last episode up here. Kind of, I don't know, just messing around late at night with some sand, cleaning this little area up. I'll probably eventually do this whole, not the whole thing, but a good portion of it, and then build an actual house up top. Started moving everything downstairs finally. We got this room finished. And then go down. This room's not even close to being finished. Server room with our computer back here, and it's a jumbling mess. Made more uh these things. Auto crafting, molecular assemblers. And then our viscose room. And we're gonna do one more below it, I think. Or actually I think we'll just extend this room for our ores. So let's see. Let's go this way. We got a pretty good area to work with here. I think I got everything set up to autocraft it, honestly. Hopefully that'll be everything we need. So let's see, first thing we need is chlorine, so we need the evaporation blocks and controller. So let's just do evaporation blocks, 33 of them. Oh, superheating element. See, I was not prepared. Alright. Evaporation controller. And we need 2 valves. And a separator. What else we need? A water source. Alright. If we want even more ores, we'll need a better way of processing our ores. Hydrogen won't work. Let's try hydrogen chloride. Obviously for that, we'll need chlorine. Look at the thermal evaporation plant quest to learn in better detail how to craft the multi-block lab. Basically, we'll need one. Feed water into a thermal evaporation plant to slowly make brine, then throw the brine into an electrolytic separator to get sodium. What did that say about the... Sodium is helpful for fission reactor, but not for processing. Alright, so we should probably keep the sodium, is what I'm hearing. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it backwards. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff. Alright, so our end product, oh, I forgot I have it set to go into my, we don't need that right now. So grab you, let's grab our smelter. These guys will be here. Oh, alright. Like so. We'll do power source on the back. What was it? Enrich. So smelt. So we need our enricher. Get a little space between them. Alright, enriching chamber, then crusher. Crusher, we need the purification chamber. And then after that, well, before that, let's set up the oxygen here. So this is the current tier we're at, which is tier 3, or tier 2, I guess, which is tripling. Alright. So back here we're going to have a sink and mechanical pipe. Let's just go up through the bottom with it here. Can't do that. Alright. You know why? That's not the right machine. And that's not even what needs to happen. What am I doing? So we got our water source here. Sink. We're going to run 2 electrolytic separators. I found that that is typically enough. Push, push, pull. Oh, pull. Let's just throw some ender gates down on these guys. Snake. I have all the obsidian. Hold. I had all the obsidian go into crafters, so I had to turn that off for a bit. Alright, so power. We're gonna grab our, what are they? Pneumatic pipe or something for the oxygen? No. Pressurized tube, I believe, is the word I'm looking for. Yes. So we will do this. Can't connect to the front of this guy for some reason. Probably got to be the bottom of it, I guess. Chemicals. Oh, there we go. Why can't I? So, hydrogen. We're going to dump excess. This pipe full already? No. What's the... What's the issue? So this one's not wanting to dump oxygen because there's hydrogen in here. Fantastic. Why is there still hydrogen? Alright, outlet 2. Oxygen. There. Alright. So, we got that figured out. Now we need, after the, or before the purification chamber, we need a chemical injection chamber. Chemical injection chamber. So we need an enrichment chamber first. Now, chemical injection chamber. What do you use? Give you some power. Tier 3, good news. Now we got chlorine. What else do you need? Your hydrogen chloride. Oh, yeah, hydrogen. Feed some water to an electrode separator like in Tier 1 to get hydrogen. Okay, so we do need this hydrogen over here. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, got everything set up here. So we have our chemical dissolution chamber, then to the chemical washer, chemical crystallizer, chemical injection chamber, then your elite purifying factory, ultimate crushing factory, enriching factory, and you smelt it. So, ender gates. I don't know why I don't have obsidian yet. Hopefully this will be enough power for these guys. Alright, so this guy, we need sulfuric acid, which then turns everything into a slurry. So to get sulfuric acid, we need to use a sulfur trioxide, which you get from oxygen and a chemical infuser. So yeah, this is the easy part. This part right here. Now we got to make the branches, the subcomponents, I guess you could call them. So I'm gonna clear out a space here and be back. All right, first up is this guy. So we need to make the hydrogen chloride, which we need these guys for. So this guy's a 4x4 essentially. So we'll have our controller here, and we need some valves. Put one on each side, and can go up to 17 blocks high. So I guess what it gave us here was just like the bare minimum you need to make, or not gave us, but required us in the quest. Not even. Alright. Make 30 more of these. Alright, so made it a little bigger than required in the bare minimum. So back here we need to give this guy some water now. Yeah, you need a lot of space for this, that's for sure. Or I'm sure you can make it more compact than I did, but whatever. So we need a sink now. Let's see, another sink, please and thank you. And I need some of this. Alright. Alright, we got our sink here. Let's put you on this side. Grab our mechanical pipe, configurator. Not what I wanted to do. That was right. Push and pull. So there we go. That guy's filling up, and it's already starting to make brine. I thought you needed to give this guy some heat too. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe it speeds the process up. Or maybe they took that part out. Oh yeah, there's the temperature here. So we'll do 3 of these guys. I'm gonna clean this up a bit. Throw some ender gates on these guys, give them a little juice. What's our temperature at? So she's slowly rising. So now we got our brine. Our brine mixture set up. Alright, so I need another valve actually. And I feel like I probably can't put it on an edge, so we're gonna move this guy to back here. Which will probably break everything, yeah. Give our sink back. My configurator. Oh no, it kept those in there. Cool. Alright, so now we have our brine in here. So we need a separator and our infuser. So we're gonna have okay. Off the pressure tube. Yeah, that's what I need, right? Well, I guess brine's actually a fluid, isn't it? Need a mechanical pipe. So this guy's gonna make chlorine and sodium. We can dump the excess sodium. We need the chlorine. Chlorine will then go into this guy, chemical infuser here. Like so. Let's ender gate. I guess I don't have obsidian. Give both those guys power. Alright, so brine into electrolyte separator gives you sodium and chlorine. And then send your chlorine straight to the chemical infuser. And after that, we need, hopefully this works. So the recipe shows it's hydrogen and chlorine, but I got chlorine on this side. So we're going to see if this will actually even work, or if I got to break it and restart. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Cool. So now we have hydrogen chloride. So now that goes into our chemical injection chamber. Oh, that's not the right pipe. And of course you did that. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Get it together. Alright, there. Hydrogen chloride into here. Like so. Now we need to get to the crystal or the chemical crystallizer. Alright, so first thing we need here is a chemical oxidizer with sulfur in it. So I'm going to pull my sulfur from my computer. So let's throw this bad boy right here. And I need to run a line. So after oxidizer, you need a chemical infuser. Power sources. What do you? So probably need a pressurized tube, perhaps. So this guy also needs oxygen put in to go with the sulfur dioxide we get. So we're going to do another sink back here, instead of trying to run another line from the one we have before. So this, what we need, the electrolytic separator. Move you back one. We gotta move this guy. So we need oxygen from here. So output 2. Then, no. Guess we gotta connect to the side here for some reason. Oh, there we go. Then we will throw some power down here, like so. No power for this guy. So she's running. Nice. All right, now we need a chemical infuser. So the output of this guy into here, and then we need a rotary concentrator. I don't know why I said it like that. Good lord. Pipe with some water, and that's going to make water vapor, and then water vapor goes in the back of this guy. Back. Input 2 over here. Yeah. So we need to drop down, give you some power, like so. That's fine for now. Alright, so now we finally have everything done for the first step. And this will give you sulfuric acid. So we'll send that into our chemical dissolution chamber here. Alright, so now you'll get a dirty slurry from your raw raw ore here. Use a pressurized tube, because I guess slurry doesn't count as a liquid here for some reason. That's going to go into this guy, and now you need more water to clean it. So we're just going to make another sink, because it's super cheap, instead of running a long mechanical pipe. So we have our water here, mechanical pipe, push and pull. So there we go. And our next step, after you have a clean slurry here, it needs to go in your chemical crystallizer with your pressurized tube again. So there we go. So crystallize here into your ore, whatever you threw in there. Actually, wait a minute. Can I? Okay. Not what I was expecting, based off the video I watched. Anyways, so you'll have your crystals, which will then go into your injection chamber and turn into shards. And then your shards will then go purification chamber to a clump, and then copper ingot, and so forth. So we need to connect these guys. Why is this being so weird? Why is this doing this? Can I not put out from the front? That is a mechanical pipe, that's why. Give me a logistical pipe, please. You'll do this. Go into your injection chamber. And then your injection chamber will go into your purifying factory. Like so. Then your purifying factory into your crushing factory. Not sure. Well, I know what it is. I had some tanks in there that like had half a stuff, so what got sent into the dang molecular assemblers. So now we just need to send everything off like so. That's gotta be pull, push, pull, pull, push, pull, push, push. Alright, so there we have it. So now I need to provide this guy with sulfur, and then provide this guy with our, nope, is it this guy? No, it's this guy. I don't know, I'll figure it out with my ore. But I'll be right back. Alright, so this guy's hooked up to his computer. We're going to throw acceleration cards, and we need sulfur for this. So throw our sulfur in, and there it goes. And now it's going into this guy. Pretty slow. Yep, so it's filling up. Your sulfur trioxide is being made. This guy needs steam, however. Wait a minute. I think I made the wrong thing. Alright, so you just gotta press this little button here, and it'll turn water into water vapor. I had enough room in output. Site configuration, chemicals. Okay, there we go. So now our sulfuric acid is being made, going into our chemical dissolution chamber very slowly but surely. It'll get there. So now I need to add another export bus here. These will be our raw ore blocks. So I don't really have a lot right now. I don't think I'm gonna put that in there. That's gonna take forever. So I'm not sure why this stopped being made into blocks. I gotta go look at that. And gold as well. So gold, iron. There we go. So that's going now. Dirty zinc. Got our clean zinc here. Crystals. It's probably so fast. Our zinc shards turn into clumps, and then so forth. So there we have it. All this to 5x our ores. Cool. Probably need to eventually speed some of this stuff up. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one.